morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into Atlanta & Company. I'm Christine Pilara. Great to be with you. Well, the holiday parties are over. No more cakes and cookies to tempt you into eating too many calories. Now is the time for many of us to get serious about shedding those pounds. It can happen. Take a look at this before and after picture. Our first guest says you can achieve these results also. Jonathan Penn is owner of Body Medical Contouring. He's also the man right there in that picture, and I found myself just staring at the picture, not even looking at my teleprompter a minute ago, because he looks fantastic. He's going to explain how he slimmed down and how he can help you also. Congratulations. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well. It's good to see you again.
You look phenomenal. Now, I haven't seen you in 6 months.
Correct.
And how much weight have you lost total?
Total weight loss has been a little over 100 pounds.
Congratulations. We're going to get to what exactly you did in just a moment. But first, tell us all about Body Medical Contouring.
Absolutely. Well, we've been open just a little bit over a year now, and the company was founded as an alternative to plastic surgery. We discovered that a lot of people were going to the plastic surgeon when they wanted to lose a lot of weight or get rid of certain areas of pocketed fat or skin tightening, or even just to do some contouring. And my wife and I came up with the concept that we wanted to open up a place that was very luxurious, but there was an alternative where you wouldn't have to have the same amount of downtime. You get these procedures done very, very quickly, but they would also work, and you get them done for a fraction of the cost. And all the while, just do it while you're on your lunch break or before or after work. You come in once or twice a week, and it's very, very easy and simple, and you get great results. Okay, let's take that before and after picture again. I want you to talk to people about exactly what you did, because you have lots of different services there. So what did you decide to do, and describe how it's worked for you? Absolutely. Well, as I see that before picture, I cringe sometimes, but it is nice that I'm at least in the after stage and not in the before. Yeah, you look amazing. I'm not just the owner of the company, I'm also a client, as the saying goes. Good. What I did was the HCG diet, the injectable form of the diet, created by Dr. Simeons in the 1950s. And it's a very low-calorie diet with a series of injections that you give yourself every morning. Very simple diet to follow. You do it up to 40 days at a time, and then you do have to be off it for a little while. But the nice thing about this diet is you can repeat it as often as you want, which is what I did, and you end up losing a lot of weight, and most importantly, you keep it off. Right. Being someone who's struggled with weight their entire life, I've gone up and down, up and down, up and down many, many times, and this is the first time where I've ever been able to take the weight off and then keep it off. And when I'm in between rounds of doing this diet, I'm really not watching what I'm eating. I mean, I'm not going crazy, but I'm also not skimping on dessert or pizza or anything else. And the whole idea is you've reconditioned your hypothalamus to act a certain way so that you are keeping the weight off. Now, is it hard to do? Because you mentioned having to do injections. Is it easy? Is it just a pin prick? Or, for the ladies out there who get Botox, it's just like that, because that doesn't hurt at all. I mean, it's nothing. Absolutely. It's funny you mentioned Botox, which we do at our facility also. It's the same size needle. It's very, very tiny. Teeny. Speaking as someone who absolutely hates needles, and I'm using the word hate to describe a needle, I was very nervous about doing this diet at first because of that, but then the very first time after seeing my wife's success, I decided I've got to try this thing. I went and gave myself my very first injection in the stomach area, and it was nothing to it. You don't feel it. It's the easiest thing in the world. And Heather Howeller, his wife, has been on the show before. Love her. She's the beautiful, crazy blonde. And her story is just like yours. I mean, just talked about being a mom, being stressed, overwhelmed, run down, not eating right, not going to the gym. And she's had tremendous success. Absolutely. And looks like $1 million every time I see her. So, I agree. So this is something that's easy to maintain. You keep it off. You feel great, and the outcome is this, what we're seeing in front of you. It's a really easy diet to follow. I mean, the injection is part of it. The other part of it is you're eating a very low-calorie diet. And some people definitely get nervous about that. They think, oh my God, I'm going to be starving. I'm not going to have enough food to eat. How did you feel? Well, the reality is this. When you eat, and I don't want people to get hung up on a number of calories that you eat. Sure. It is a low number. However, when you're eating very clean food, very lean meats, lean vegetables, all sorts of grains that are very, very lean, it's actually a lot of food. A bag of chips can be 700 calories of garbage. Yeah. But if you're eating very lean and clean foods, it's actually a lot. We've actually had people on the diet constantly say, do I really have to eat all this? I'm not hungry. Wow. Trust me, you got to do it. It's going to make the diet work. But no, I was never hungry, and I'm someone who loves to eat.
Yeah.
And you know, it didn't bother me.
Now, a lot of people out there might have heard of the HCG drops that you get off the shelves at the health food store. How is that different?
They're very, very different. I mean, the form of the diet we do, the injectable form, is the only true form of the diet. It was created, as I mentioned, in the 50s by a man named Dr. Simeons, and it is the only true form of the diet. The most important aspect of it is a prescription. We get it from a compounding pharmacy. I know exactly what's in it. I can control the dosage. I know exactly what you're going to be getting and how much HCG is in the product. When someone goes and buys the drops, they have no idea what they're getting.
Right.
Sometimes, if you look at the label, it can be 0.0001% of HCG, and it's just being called that. The problem is you can't control the dosage. We have no idea what's in it. And the majority of the times, people who do the drops, and a lot of them have come in to see us afterwards, they say, you know what, I did lose weight, and then I put it right back on.
Yeah,
our clients don't have that problem.
And let's talk about some of the other treatments you offer. I mentioned, I've been there. It's a beautiful place. I mean, you just talk about feel like you're walking into the most luxurious spa. And there's so much that you have to offer in terms of just helping us look and feel better about ourselves, which, let's face it, New Year, we all would love that. So talk about the other treatments, Botox, injectables.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, our whole focus, as I mentioned, was we want to give people alternatives. So we help people lose weight. We do that with the HCG diet as well as our B12 lipotropic injections. We also help people lose pocketed areas of fat. We have a number of different treatments for that. The XLess machine is a radio frequency device that is FDA approved for skin tightening and also very effective at pocketed fat reduction. People who have like those troublesome spot areas where I work out all the time but I can't lose this little area of fat, we use carboxy therapy. It's a medical grade carbon dioxide gas that kills fat cells. Super effective. You do a number of treatments on that. People lose the weight, and they lose those areas of troublesome areas, and they're very, very happy with it. We also do, a couple of new treatments that we've added recently. We do a sclerotherapy vein treatment, vein removal, as well as we do the VI chemical peel, which is kind of a state-of-the-art type of peel. Much less harsh than some of your traditional peels, with fantastic results. You know, you don't end up looking like a radish. You look more like, you know, you just got a little bit too much sun.
Right.
And within a week, you have just fantastic looking skin.
Sorry, the one thing I wanted to ask you, because I was thinking about as you were talking, is, you know, a lot of people might think whether they have, you know, 20 pounds to lose or 100 plus like yourself, is the HCG right for them? And what would you say to them if they have any questions or concerns about being able to do it?
Absolutely. The first thing we do is we have a consultation with anyone who wants to do this diet, and we also do a blood test because there are not a whole lot of precursors or things that would prevent anyone from doing this diet, but there are a few, so we want to make sure that we're looking out for those. But in general, just about anyone can do the diet. You know, someone who's very overweight like myself, I did it 3 different times and I've lost the weight. But some people come in and say, I really just want to lose like 10, 15 pounds. If it makes sense, we'll put them on the diet as well. If not, we have some other treatments that we can help them out with. But in general, anyone can do this diet. I mean, if my wife and I could both do it, anyone can do it. You know, we're not unique in the sense that, you know, we're the only ones who can succeed on this diet. Anyone can do it. And
you have some great specials for Atlanta and Company viewers. Tell us about that.
We do. Well, you know, it's the beginning of the new year, and we want to really help people get things going right now. So we're offering some of the best deals we've ever offered. We're offering almost 20% off of the majority of our treatments. That includes the diet, the B12s, all of our contouring treatments. Actually, XLess, however, we're offering at 50% off. We're giving a huge deal on that one because I really want people to come in and experience what it's like. You know, those treatments are normally $400 a piece. They're only $200 each. We're also offering some great deals on Botox and Juvederm, 10% off of those. So this is the month. If you've ever considered doing any of the treatments, this is the time to jumpstart your 2013. Look and feel your best. Be healthy. Come on and see us. We're going to take great care of you.
Oh, I'm so impressed. Congratulations. You look fantastic. And please give your wonderful wife my love.
I absolutely will do that.
Thank you so much. And for more information about body medical contouring or to make an appointment, call now at 770-232-7755 or log on to bodymedicalcontouring.com.